What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Thanos, and this is the R&E show. So, as you guys know, the quarterfinals of the Copa America and of course the Euros are done. We're heading off to the semifinals, which the first one is actually today. It's Spain versus France. Tomorrow we have England versus the Netherlands. That's for the Euros. And then, if I'm not being mistaken, for the Copa America, we have Uruguay versus Colombia, Canada versus Argentina. So I'm gonna tell you my predictions and about those games, and also my thoughts about the previous ones, so the quarterfinals. And yeah, as you can see, I'm alone in this video, but that's fine. So yeah, let's get started. First things first, I think we should probably start with the Euros. So Spain coming out of a very difficult match versus Germany. Marino in the 120th minute of extra time, scoring the winning goal with an incredible header. And if I'm not being mistaken, he did the exact same celebration as his dad from a couple of years ago. So yeah, that was a very nice moment, I have to say. Do I think Spain should have won? I think both teams deserve to make it through, to be honest. It's very unfortunate that arguably the two best teams got a match in the quarterfinals and not in the final, but you know, it's fine. Shit happens. That's the draw. We can't do anything about it. In my opinion, Germany should have gotten a penalty for Cucurella's handball. In every other situation, that's clearly a handball. I don't know why the referee didn't give that, to be honest, but like, you know, stuff like that can happen. But I'm surprised he didn't even check the VAR, or like what the fuck happened. I'm not really sure, but you know, that's the game for you. And then unfortunately, Spain scored the winner. Yeah, like it was a very great match. I absolutely loved it. Like the scenes, the whole like Dani Olmo scoring the first goal after like Pedri getting injured as well. Speed recovery for him, because he's a great player, to be honest. A bit of overrated in my opinion from Barcelona fans especially, but she's still an excellent talent, to be honest. And yeah, like Vert scoring in the 89th minute, something like that. A very good goal as well. Kai Havertz, unfortunately, the guy is not good. I'm sorry, he's just not good enough. He missed a lot of chances. Fulkrug missed a few as well. So yeah, I mean, at any point you could see like any team could have won that match, but at the end of the day, Spain came out on top, and congratulations to them. So talking about the other side of the bracket, we have Portugal versus France. One game that had a potential to be probably one of the best games in the Euros, but it was just very disappointing, to be honest, because it was a 0-0 until the penalties. So yeah, I mean, both teams played a bit boring, and they do play boring the whole tournament, but they had a few chances they could have scored. Unfortunately, they couldn't. So yeah, they ended up going to penalties, which France actually went through. João Felix missed a penalty. You know, like, I actually want to talk about this game because it made me very emotional. As you guys know, probably know, I'm a Ronaldo fan, and this was his last Euros, and that made me very upset. Also, I was very upset to see Toni Kroos retiring like that after losing to Spain, because I'm also a Madrid fan, as you can tell. In my opinion, if someone has to take the blame for this match from Portugal's side. For some reason, I think Portugal and France both want to take the game to penalties, which is like straight up stupid from both sides, because it's, why would you want to leave it in a 50-50 situation? Like that's dumb in my opinion. But at the end of the day, I see a lot of criticism and hate towards Ronaldo. I'm gonna go to Joao Felix in a bit. But I see a lot of criticism of Cristiano Ronaldo, and to be honest, yes, I'm a Ronaldo boy. Do I think he played well? No. Do I think he should have shot on the bets? No, either, because yes, he missed a couple of chances, and to be honest, let's just be honest, Portugal haven't didn't have many opportunities given to Ronaldo. Yes, they were just crossing and doing everything, but they're not good enough. I'm sorry, they're just not good enough from professional players to do crosses like that and play that boring, to be honest. Because as you guys probably saw in the game, Ronaldo wasn't getting the ball that much, and you know, it's understandable. Like, he's 39, he can like get the ball, go forward by himself, but because he wasn't given the ball and not given many opportunities, he was dropping down, and he wanted to get the ball to maybe create something, and he did like a few times, and yeah, like, of course that didn't work either, because let's be honest, France has a very solid defense. So did Portugal, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, like, I don't know, I didn't really like the game at the moment, at that point. But it had a few chances that could have easily been like a 2-2, and then like go to penalties or something like that. But no, it's just a boring 0-0, and that's what like ruined the game, in my opinion. To be honest, I don't think people should really blame and hate on Cristiano that much. He did what he could. Yes, maybe it wasn't enough, and I completely understand that. But to be honest, I don't think Gonzalo Ramos is good enough, and they don't have like another better option up front, in my opinion. At least on the moment, they don't. So yeah, it would be very interesting to see what's gonna happen with Portugal, especially in the upcoming World Cup in 2026, because probably Cristiano Ronaldo will also be part of the squad, and I think he deserves to be honest, because it will be his last tournament with Portugal. And to be honest, if Gonzalo Ramos starts playing well and starts like putting up numbers and top class performances like Cristiano used to, and he also played really well in the qualifiers, to be honest. So I'm not surprised that he was the main man up top. I want to give some credit to some players. Rafael Leao, he was a very good player. Vitinha was an excellent player. Nuno Mendes has surprised me very much, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really familiar with his game because he was playing at PSG, and I don't really care about PSG or like, you know, the whole league. The French league is just so fucking boring in my opinion. And yeah, like they were very good players. But yeah, moving on though from Portugal to France, Mbappe couldn't do much. As you guys know, he broke his nose. I don't know if he's past that or no, to be honest. He couldn't do much. Dembele somehow won the man of the match, but props to him, to be honest. That's good. Anyways, to wrap this up about this game, undeservedly France went to the semi-finals, but you know, that's the game. You can't do much in a 50-50 penalty shootout. And to be honest, a lot of people are coming out and say Felix don't deserve the hate and shit like that. But when you miss a crucial penalty, you should get blamed, to be honest, because it's part of your responsibility as a player to go and take the penalty in this kind of shootout, and because you take that responsibility, you also have to take the blame if you miss it. Just like Sancho, Rashford, Saka got hate and blamed in the previous Euro final. Like Ronaldo got as well for the penalty versus Slovenia, and much more. So yeah, like I don't think he should get that much hate, to be honest. I don't say like we should hate on Joao Felix, but he is someone to take the blame because he is the only one who missed the penalty, to be honest. And it's not like the keeper saved it, he just shot it at the post. And yeah, he should be the one taking blame because he's the only one who missed in the penalty shootout. Yeah, like also, of course, like the whole team should take blame because the game shouldn't have gone to penalties anyways. But when the game goes to to penalties and you miss it, you just you take all the blame. Unfortunately, if you're the only one missing. But anyways, Spain versus France. I think this is a Spain win, 100%. I think, in my personal opinion, I think I was going at first for like a 3-0 Spain, but they will have some misses in the semifinals. I think Carvajal, Pedri because he's injured. Also Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, Jesus. Two fucking bowlers. Excellent players, like very young as well. And yeah, they're playing very well. I can see this game going through extra time, to be honest. If France actually start playing fucking football, although I don't see it. And if maybe like they get an own goal or like a penalty or something, because that's the only way they score at the moment. But they're solid defensively. But I think if a team can actually score versus France, I think it's Spain 100%. So I'm gonna go with a Spain win here. Moving on to England versus the Netherlands. I saw both games. Netherlands made a comeback versus Turkey. I don't have a lot to say about the match, but Turkey played very well, and congratulations to them. No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not great, but like this football, I actually want the Netherlands to go through because, as you might remember from our first Euro video, I said I wanted only big teams in the semifinals so we can see an actually great final. That did kind of happen. The Netherlands played very well versus Turkey. They made a very good comeback. And then England versus Switzerland, very boring game, equalized in the 80th minute by Saka. They won on penalties. And yeah, like it's just a bit boring from England again, like the same thing with France and Portugal, unfortunately. But you know, that shit kind of happens. I think the game is gonna go, it's probably gonna go down on penalties, if I'm being honest. Like, it's just like any other game. And I think England are gonna come on top. And in my opinion, the final will be Spain versus England. And yeah, like that's about the Euros. Going on to the Copa America, we have Argentina winning in a shootout versus Ecuador. Messi actually missing a penalty. It's unfortunate actually, but something that really impressed me is that Ronaldo misses a penalty, gets hate and blamed and everything, and Messi misses a penalty, and nothing, like no one talks about it for some reason. There's no hate, there's no nothing. You know, it's kind of like the how the media work these days, like hating on Ronaldo and praising Messi over everything, to be honest, every small thing that he does. I mean, I'm not hating on Messi, obviously. Those things happen, like missing a penalty. but I'm blaming the medias of how they act to Ronaldo and how they act to Messi differently. Also, they're probably like the two best players ever in the sport. So yeah, but I'm not gonna talk much about the Copa America. I'm just gonna say that Argentina will probably beat Canada. Nothing to talk much about her. I think also Canada won on penalties as well. I don't remember versus who. I think Venezuela. Uruguay versus Brazil. I saw the game, was a bit boring. Uruguay came out on top on penalties, and Colombia versus Panama. Uh, I love Colombia. I want Colombia to actually win because they're playing fantastic. James Rodriguez, my boy, is dropping a masterclass after masterclass, and he's probably the best player in the tournament by far. So yeah, I hope Colombia gets through versus Uruguay, and we see an Argentina versus Colombia in the final. And yeah, that's about it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Hopefully we'll have more content for you guys coming up. And yeah, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.